I'd have been a sophomore in high school when this happened. And a good friend of mine, he was a couple years older than me. He had his driver's license, and we used to do a lot of stuff together. He had a Jeep CJ5, I think, was his vehicle. Well, no, I don't think. I know he did. He still has it. And his older brother had a late 50s Dodge Power Wagon, four-wheel drive, mint green pickup, and with a vintage Alaskan pop-up camper on the back. And his brother let him borrow it for a camping trip. And so we took off, and just the two of us went up to a place near Point Conception. I live in Southern California, and Point Conception is kind of, if you look on a map, it looks like maybe the most westernmost point of California that sticks out into the Pacific Ocean, and it's rough there. Currents collide, and the water turns cold as you go north of Point Conception, and it's just, yeah, it's a meeting point for weather and ocean and all of it. And so we went up camping up there. It's a good place to surf. But we actually planned this trip around fishing for barred surf perch. And it's nobody around. It's really remote and wild country. And so we got up there, and the fishing was good, but the weather was typical, and it's cold and windy, and we'd been wading in the water and the waves and fishing. And we got in this Alaskan camper out of the wind with all this warm wood paneling inside, and it's quiet, and yeah, I fell in love with that thing. For those of you who are not familiar with the Alaskan style or the Alaskan campers, they're hard-sided. They raise and lower. They slide up and down, and so you can stand up inside. But the walls are solid walls, so the top fits over the bottom and slides. Not like one of the canvas or tent style pop-up campers that you see on the back of pickup trucks, or like a tent trailer. It feels like a house inside. You're in a cabin. So I fell in love with it, and I thought, I gotta have one of these. So fast forward 35 or something years later, here I am. I find myself down in Baja with my wife, and we're talking. This was last December. We're in the wind, cold. We're in the back of, well, actually, we were pretty warm, but we're in the back of our 2000 Toyota Tacoma with just kind of a regular camper shell on it, and I have a bed platform in there and storage under it. We're laying in there. You can't even sit up, but we're laying in there out of the wind, kind of laughing. We're having a good time. And we're talking about how we're going to celebrate our 30th wedding anniversary that's coming up. Actually, we just did, June 29th. And we, with COVID, and we're thinking, well, we might not be able to fly. What should we do? And basically, we just came to the conclusion we should probably just do what we love to do. And so I said, you know what? And my wife drives a 2007 Toyota Tacoma, this one here I'm working on. And I said, hey, this thing's paid for, and it's four-wheel drive, and I could build a camper for it. And she kind of, I don't know about that. And I go, no, really, I can build it with surfboard. I build surfboards for a living, so I can build it with surfboard materials, make it light, so your truck won't be bummed hauling it around on the back, and it'll be really comfy and warm and out of the wind. Nice place to sit. And so we did it.